Hello and welcome to the Simplicity Lifestyle channel. My name is Psyche and yes, I'm coming forward in time, but it's still backwards. Yes, it's the Backstreet Boys. They were huge when they were around. I'm not sure if they're still going because a lot of groups are coming back up and doing another final lap. So I'm not sure if they are one of them, but at the time they were absolutely massive all over the world. And the one track that I heard of theirs that I absolutely adored is I Want It That Way. Very, very well crafted song, and I haven't heard it in years. So without much further ado, let's get straight into the Psyche titles and let's get listening to the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way, but we are apart, can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire, your one desire? Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah, no matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one desire. You are. Don't wanna hear you say nothing. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 'Cause I want it that way.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I do. I mean, I have a very broad spectrum in what I like. I'm not sort of just one lane, and I can't be because being in the media and being in the media for such a long time, I've, you know, voted on Best Actor, Best Actress, and I'm talking for the big movies at the cinema. There's a lot you don't know about me, but you're learning bit by bit. And I have to have a very broad spectrum, and I can't afford to have prejudices when I'm looking at things and so on and so forth, because, you know, there are lots of great things about different people and different topics and different genres. And to me, with this group, okay, they might not be the best singers in the world, and they weren't the best singers in the world, but they could sing. But what I look at is, especially as we were going through time, from the 90s onwards, and music changed so much, is looking at how they sort of repackage the bands and stuff, because obviously we're moving forward with time. You know, it's like saying I'm just going to stay and use a typewriter for the rest of my life with carbon paper to get a copy. I mean, it just wouldn't work in today's climes. You'd be left behind and swallowed up and disappear and never to be seen again. But in another way, I think we're going too fast the other way, where it's really hard to keep up because they're constantly changing things. But putting that aside, we have, you know, we have to have progress, and we have to have things that change. And the reason I like this particular song, I mean, the band were really big and I didn't follow everything they did. There's a couple of songs. There's another song called Backstreet, Back Tonight or something. I think it was sort of like a ghosty kind of a video. But the reason I like this band is because they were packaged very, very well and very slick. And even though there were lots of bands around from then till now, there hasn't been many bands that are very, very slick and packaged very well, in my opinion. I think the other band that I thought was very well put together was One Direction and BTS, which is a Korean band. And there's one track that they sang that I just absolutely adore, so I will be playing that as well. The whole point of the channel is to be inclusive regardless of your culture, your colour, your gender, your sexuality. It doesn't matter. It's about music and how it's changed, and how, you know, and showing new and old, and sort of mixing it all up together, because as I keep saying, we want everyone to like what we like. I just feel quite fortunate that I've got a really broad spectrum of what I like, and that's why I can run the channel, because if it was just one thing, I'd just be showing the same artist day in, day out, which to me is like eating the same food day in, day out. It's really nice to show an array of artists, and it's quite interesting, because when you think somebody likes one person and then you start playing other people, they think, oh my goodness, you've taken me back to such and such. And that's the wonder of music. Music can take you anywhere. It's the only other form of travel, as far as I'm concerned, besides getting in your car or a bus or whatever, planes, trains, automobiles, to go somewhere or another country. The only other way to travel is through music. So this is why it's good. So I hope you appreciate everything that's coming in, regardless whether it's your culture or not. It doesn't matter. It's opening your mind up and seeing new things, and like smelling new flowers and thinking, wow, I didn't know that existed. So yes, that's the Backstreet Boys. But as I said, looking at that, they are so slick. You know, even the quality of the video, because some of the videos coming out today, the quality is good, but there's something very special about the way that comes across to me. It's glossy without being over glossy, but it just hits that mark. And I think that's when you've got a good artist, when they can hit a generation that's not the generation they're making music for. I mean, everybody wants everyone to like their music, but generally you have a lane that you're hitting. You know, you're going to market that you're hitting, and obviously they were hitting the teenagers who would go out and spend all their money on all their stuff and their posters and merchandising and records, so on and so forth. But the fact that older people like that, or more mature people like that, that says that band's got something, and that's why they became so big, because everyone could listen to it and think, yeah, I can dance to that, you know. at a wedding or a party, or I could sit and like look out the window and listen to a track like that, because it's very mellow, it's very nice, it's very well crafted. And I think that to me was one of the best bands that's come out of the, you know, just before we hit the 21st century. Very, very good indeed. And God, I hope I got that right. I'm sure they came out in the 90s, but I'm sure you'll tell me. Woo. So yes, that was the Backstreet Boys, and I Want It That Way. See, that's what we should be telling each other. Don't mess around and say, yeah, okay. Just say, no, I want it that way, please. On that note, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Bing, 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 bing. Please share and please thumbs up. And thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it very much. Take care of you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye-bye.